something you mentioned after the last game was these slow starts where kind of digging yourself in a hole and then having to outscore a team by 12 points in the fourth quarter or whatever to come away with a win. I guess just why do you think it is that not coming out of the gate for the whole first quarter or whole first half the way you would want to?
I think, some of the things is trying to feel a team out, trying to feel how they're going to come out. And that happens sometimes, it's actually happened more often than I would like, trying to feel a team out, and then all of a sudden, a team kind of punches us in the mouth, kind of like, a boxer in the ring. You kind of feel that person out, and then once they hit you with that first punch, sometimes, you got to recover. If you don't, you're going to get beat up the rest of the way. So that's been our thing. We just been kind of like probing with teams, kind of seeing what they have, and then all of a sudden the team kind of hit us in the mouth a little bit. Then we decide, okay, now it's time to fight back, and we fight back, and we've been coming up short. And so I've been talking to our teams about it, talking to them, and so we've been trying to work on some different things. So hopefully the things that we've been working on for this next game coming up, especially these are two important games on the road that we have to have. And UMKC, I told you guys, and they're a really good team, and so we got to come out and we got to battle from the beginning. We can't wait, and they're a team that plays high energy basketball. From their people on the sideline who hardly ever plays, they're going to bring energy to the people that's on the floor, to the 2 to 3 people that they sub. They only probably play about 7 girls, but the 2 to 3 people, and sometimes 8, but 2 people or maybe 3 that they sub, they're going to bring energy. And they play hard. They're not as skilled in certain spots, but they're going to play extremely hard. And they're led by their point guard who does everything for them.
Knowing that, how do you bounce back from a buzzer beater?
We got to take it on the chin and keep moving. If not, if we don't bounce back, we'll get it again. So that's one of those things that happen. We don't like it. It leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, but we know that the next game is coming. It's not like we have to wait a whole season like we did against Seattle with the 3-point loss, and got to wait till next season to kind of get that taste out of your mouth. So we have an opportunity to still. We're right in the thick of things. It's not like this thing has gotten out of hand where a team is already setting themselves apart. It's one of those things where we got to bounce back fast, and we've already recovered from it, I believe, and just the way we've been practicing the past 2 days. We got one more good day under our belt. After we get there, we'll practice and be ready to play.
You've been talking about UMKC basically all year as a team to look out for. So now that you're probably taking a closer look at them and trying to figure out how to take advantage of them and how to stop them, I guess, what are the biggest points of emphasis for you heading into this game? Our energy, and then our defensive things that we have to do to scheme against their point guard who carries them, and then us doing what we need to do on the offensive end. We'll be able to get some buckets. We got some girls that can get buckets and score. We just got to make sure we take care of them on the defensive end. I think our defense is going to dictate this game, and if we dictate the game on the defensive end, then the offense will take care of itself. Just like the last 2 games, our defense dictated the game. Even though we took a slow start against RGV, defense came back, dictated, and we got turnovers and steals and stops and scores. We won that game. New Mexico State, same thing. Our defense kicked in, started getting stops, steals, scores, and we didn't win that one, but we were right there in position to win that game. So it's going to be the same thing, but we got to start it from the beginning, and then we got to continue it the whole entire time. So that's going to be the key. And you've mentioned before that nobody can stop Vanessa when she's on, whether it be a certain game or quarter or whatever. I guess when she's playing really well, what is she doing well, and then what differences do you see when maybe she's not playing that well?
You can see a letdown of us in the post. We don't have anybody to really be able to say, let's get the ball down there and be able to, draw a double team or let her go one-on-one. And it's easy. Now we just be able to try to stay in front of Alexis, in front of Pee Wee, stay in front of JJ, stay in front of Ashley, and you got them. If you can stay in front of them and not allow them to get any buckets, then you got it. But it's hard when you got Vanessa rolling how she's rolling these last 2 games. And her confidence is just, I told you guys, once it goes, it's coming. And I keep telling you guys, once this thing clicks with everybody on the floor, once we get this thing clicking, it's going to be scary. And it's coming. It's coming. I can see it. I can feel it. And once it does, it's going to be scary.
And I know last year, you talked about her kind of just her needing to slow the game down. It seems like she's been able to do that, like just catching the passes. It's not like she's, it's going through her hands or she's traveling when it seems like she's been able to be more patient in the post this year. Would you say so?
Yeah, that's determination, with her wanting it bad as anybody else out there on the floor, and knowing that she has an opportunity to do something special for herself and then for her teammates. She's really so team-oriented that she doesn't want to let her teammates down. Kind of like the Jazz Barty didn't want to let her teammates down, and that's what Vanessa's about team. And so when she doesn't do something well, she feels bad for her team because she feels like she let them down. And so now that she wants it so bad, and now it's clicking, and she's able to catch those passes and be able to catch a lot of passes in traffic now going up against them, that's just confidence, knowing that she can do it, and then just being dominant, knowing that she can do whatever she needs to do. And then I told you guys, once she starts turning the other way, going over the other shoulder, the right shoulder, and finishing, because everybody's taking away the left shoulder to taking away that right hand. So now that she's turned the other way, it's what are you going to do? The only thing you can do now is double team, and she's a good passer. It's not like she's a horrible passer. You saw in the RGV game, they tried to double her. She dropped one, she kicked one cross court, then she dropped one down the peewee off of her back door. So she could pass as well, too.
And the role that Ashley Austin's taken on as a freshman, is that something that you expected with her coming in, or is that something that she's kind of burst onto the scene?
No, we knew she had it. It was just a matter of her being a freshman. We were thinking probably we were going to redshirt her, but then with the injury to Kate, and her just continuing to emerge in practice every single day, she just kept getting better and better. Not just on the skill set, because she had some skill set. It wasn't like she came in like as a scrub or something like that. She came in with a nice skill set, but the confidence that she's instilled and then we've instilled into her, that's the big thing. And I think last game we missed her a little bit because she had so many turnovers, and I think it kind of, you see that freshman stuff kind of kick back in, the confidence kind of, not the skill set, you see the confidence part kind of get taken away. And so once we continue to instill that confidence on a consistent basis where she knows that if I make a mistake, I can try to make up for it, and then I can just keep playing, and I can try to figure out how I can not make that same mistake again, and I'll be okay.
Coach, UMKC's point guard, she's the leading scorer in conference play with 24.5 points. So just kind of talk about how we slow her down on the defensive end, and then on our end, we've got Alexis Gilbert, who's number 2 in scoring. So how do we, on the counter end, get her points up and then slow down that end?
JJ. I think once JJ puts her mind to it, I've seen her do some amazing things on defense. I also seen her do some things where it can kind of hurt us as well too. Like but for the most part, JJ will get that assignment. It'll be by committee as well too. When things happen, if she does happen to get by JJ, it'll be by committee to take either the next pass away that she's about to attempt, or that next shot that she probably got away from JJ on, or a rotation on transition defense that somebody else is on. But JJ, Dallas Jones, Jasmine Dixon, those are some great defenders for us. And we'll throw all of them at it, but it'll start off with JJ, and it'll be by committee. We'll have to work extremely hard. She's good. She knows how to get her shots off. She does a really good job on the high pick and rolls. So we're going to have to really work hard on that.
And with Gilbert continuing to be kind of our go-to or a huge offensive presence for us, so that the teams are going to want to lock in on her. How do we counter that and still get her some good looks.
Well, again, that's going to be another thing where if our other guards and our other people are doing what they have to do, it'll take some of the attention off of her, which once they start paying attention to that, now she's going to get hers. But she's going to be fine because she's going to be so aggressive. And the way we do things is not like she has to do a lot of things one-on-one by herself. The plays that we run, the spots that we put her in, the positions that we put her in, we try to get her as many good looks as we possibly can. But a lot of it is her confidence and her determination of wanting to score and wanting to, be the best player out there on the floor and wanting to do it for her teammates and get good shots for her teammates, and as well as what makes it even tougher for her because she can pass. She's not afraid to go ahead and give it up. So, it's not like they know every time down she's going to come down and shoot it. And that's what makes number 14 so tough, because she will pass it. And that's the part that makes both of those players so special for their team, because they're very unselfish, but then at the same time you can't leave them open because they can knock down those shots.
Any other questions? Thank you, Coach.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. All right.